Hello, my name is Marshall Petty, and for this assignment we were to create a new form of communication. Now, with today's form of communication, I really like the way it's constructed with the alphabet, how we carry on conversations, social constructs and social norms. Like when you walk into a quiet room, everyone's not just going to all of a sudden talk, or the new person that comes in is not just going to all of a sudden talk, it's going to stay quiet. Um, but I think my new form of communication would be something along the lines of using like finger snaps and tongue clicks for those who can hear. We could keep our modern day alphabet with ABC all the way to Z, and for each tongue click or each finger snap, we could set aside a specialized tongue click or finger snap for a certain letter. A could be one tongue click, or Z could be two finger snaps. There's a wide range of possibilities that we could use with it. Uh, in order to form words, though, we could do a combination of both, having a tongue click or a finger snap to use as conjunctions. The only issue I would foresee it having would be something along with the lines of punctuation. There would be really no way to verbally communicate punctuation, but in this form we could use the facial expressions. So that way, how we smile and how we kind of grin when we're excited, or when we have a very depressed look on our face, they know it's a sad topic, or a concerned look, it would be a very concerning topic, using the face to kind of portray what we're wanting to say, and in the means of how we're trying to say it. For those who are not audibly gifted or impaired, however you'd like to word it, we could use a series of blinking, so that way we could kind of, how we have modern day sign language, American Sign Language, things like that, we could use blinking as our form of kind of sign language. Could still keep hand gestures, but also use blinking along with the facial expressions to portray what we're trying to say to people and how we're trying to say it. So instead of using finger clicks or tongue clicks, finger snaps, things like that nature, we would just use blinking along with the facial expression to convey what we're trying to mean to those who can't hear. And with this method, we would just kind of be going back to Morse code, giving kind of a reference toward it, because Morse code was so very innovative and very popular back in its day. Of course, it got replaced with more modern forms of communications. Think of emails. You think of text messaging, cell phones. Much later, but things of that nature. But with this finger snapping and tongue clicking method, you can also give back to what Morse code gave to us and keep that same construct that Morse code created, and just assign new topics for it. So I see this as a new form of communication. I don't see it would not obviously be going anywhere, but I do see this as a method of something that we could use in the future. And just to kind of review it, using finger snaps, using tongue clicks to really portray what we're wanting to say, but the face would be the main point. Getting the facial expressions as our way of saying what we want to say and how we want to say it.